Hello and welcome back to GoPandanet. Today we got two 12k pluses versus 12k plus. I am black this time. So I'm going to see if I can record 3 games today. 2 for sure. If I'm still feeling up to it, then I'll do a third one. In addition to doing the 2 to 3 games, I will be doing the last side invasion. I was mapping out the problems, and I think I'm going to split this last one into 2 videos instead of 1. For a couple of reasons. The first being that the number of problems in this last section is, should I be defensive here? Because then he gets, that's really strange. It does set up this nice invasion here though. Because the last section has like 12 problems in it. But in addition to that, the problems themselves have a few variations to them, whereas the other ones had maybe one aside from the answer. And these have 3, 4, and 5 variations, and then a couple bad ones, and I think I need to get this move in first, and then I can invade. This is kind of a problem. The 3-3 is still open, but it's going to be a real big problem. Actually, you know what? I don't think it's that big a deal. Because his move is going to be the diagonal, and then I'll block here, and then he'll live in the corner. I really want to attack this stone instead. This group is pretty big too. I need a stone here for this one to work. So that's what I'm going to do. See how he responds. He's attaching on the inside of my corner. Let's see, we got this move. What does he do? Does he cut? The cut doesn't work. Does he back off, or does he pull back? If he pulls back, I do this move. Okay, and I do this move to undercut him. I'm undercut on this side too, I realize. Letting him get this move gives up a few more points. This... Okay, you are going to do that. The thing is, I can come here and you don't have that nice extension. I mean, I'm not exactly safe myself yet, but I can lean on this group some more to attack you some more. So I'm going to do that. So these stones don't have a base yet either. You're making me fix shape. I'm just looking at this. I want to connect here. What else can I do? Does this work? This goes to that. No, I should probably just do this. He's going to do this move next. So I need to do this move. I don't really want to give up these stones in the corner though. Maybe I should have responded. Well, if I responded on this side, then he would come and pincer this. What happens if he does this? Do I do this? And then if he comes here to make an eye, can I do this, that, this, that, this? No, because that's just Atari. If he comes back to make an eye, I need to do a similar thing? No, because I'm cut off, aren't I? What else can we do? He pushes through, I cut. He cuts, I Atari, or I threaten this move. Pushes, I cut. He cuts, I Atari. He captures, I Atari. That stone's in trouble. What else can he do? He can push. If he blocks there, then I do this, then he cuts, then I'm alive in the corner. So if he pushes, I do this move. I'm giving him so much influence. This turned out really bad. Yeah, he can do that. But like I said, I'm alive in the corner now. You can cut this move off. This stone is not very helpful right now. This invasion... let's see, if he does the cover, I can do this, that, and connect. If he does the diagonal, I can do... I can't descend here, I have to do this move. And then... does this work? That. To this, no, I don't have enough eyes. Although it does threaten to connect with that, so he'll need to respond somehow. And so instead of maybe this move, I'll do this move. Because then I'll have a stone here, so when he does this, then I can actually pull back. I don't care about this stone, he can cut it off. If he cuts it off, I have to respond here to live. If you heard that, that was my cat. What else can we do? Just take a double wing, but then you can come in here. So, yeah, this is a big failure. If he covers on top, then we do this whole wedge sequence. And, right, that's what we do. Wedge, boom, boom. He fixes, I fix, no, that's not good. This side's not open. If I wedge this way and then ladder. Wedge up and then connect. That could, ooh, that looks interesting. Alright, so you're gonna do that. So I want to wedge on this side. No, I want to wedge here, right? Because then he cuts, I Atari, he has to capture and worry about this ladder, or just extend. I can then do this move. Let's see if I push, do this. Because again, he's undercutting this side, so I don't really care about that. Double honey? If I just Atari... No, I want to Atari this way, don't I? He can capture those two stones. This Atari goes here. And then what? I make this sort of shape? So if I Atari this, then he needs to worry about that. You know what? Let's just take this. This solidifies this tremendously. Actually, I can connect here, can't I? Because this goes to that, and I'm fine. This gives him extra liberty, so I'm just going to do this. Probably a bad move there. Now you can get this Atari in, and I can fight a Ko, kind of. Anyways. So that's that. I gave him all the influence in the world. And now I'm going to... try to build up from my corner. This is the correct production point. Alright, so you're taking that. That's okay. Finally responding to me there. So that means I can get this in Sentai. Kind of. Because I've already got that extension here. That's nice. Now I really want to break up this side, although this side's looking pretty big. If I get a couple more moves in here. I feel like I need to come over here. This is a vocal response. That goes to there, and then I can actually pull up high already. Lets him build up this a little bit, but that's okay with me. You're pincering me. When I have a stone pincering you already, what happens if I cover you? I mean, that is the right invasion. Diagonal. Which one do I like better? Let's do this one. He stands, I cover. You can Hane, I cut. You attach here, we do this sort of thing. You're attaching there. That's very strange. Because if I do this, that, this, running out of time, I don't know what to do. So you descend here, we go there. That's Atari and dead. So this is the weaker stone. I need to... Well, if I Atari down and then connect, that kills this stone. If I go over here, this just dies. So I need to save this stone. I didn't check this ladder. Looks like I can, I can kill these two stones and then he has a Panuki here. Or I can descend and then try taking a ladder. If he, I'm gonna capture these stones. Okay, so now you got a Panuki here. Good. Not quite alive yet, but... I'll be pulling the NOS out for the next game, don't you worry. Just do the simple thing. Because this... That... Or do I want to do this? The simple thing, make a giant wall here. Which, the stronger I get, the easier this invasion comes. Or this, pushing from behind. Yeah, there you go. Now this invasion gets really good. This turn becomes really good now, too. These stones are alive and good. This goes to coast. Now, you don't have any eyes here. I am going to... That cut isn't a problem. Atari, and then I can just jump. And then fight over here. I'm going to turn here, actually. You know what? I don't want to turn. That's not good. I mean, yeah, turning is good. He's going to Hane. When he Hanes, I Hane back, and then he extends. I take the key point. Question mark. I kind of want to take this move now, though. Now I can make it a solid eye by connecting one of these two. Okay, you're jumping. That's interesting. That's what I was gonna do. If I just jump to keep them separated, that's all I want to do, right? Shoulder hit. If I do this jump, he does this cut, which I'm still okay with. No, that's not good. Because if I, hold on. This, that, this, and then cut, I have to worry about this stone or this. If I save this stone, then he can pull this one out, and then these are dead. So I can't do that. If I do this one, have a feeling he's going to do this, but that's fine. It's a bamboo joint. And then I can just run it up. This also makes a box. Okay, so you're going to honey now. What about this capping move? Trapezoid shape is kind of cool. I like playing it a lot. I know I shouldn't be playing it as much as I am, but I think Hane is important, and then this. This ladder is not good for me. This stone might be cut off, in which case I need to run to something. So if he tries pushing, I'll just back off, I think. Or just do this simple move. If he wedges, I can cut here. Or not wedges, if he Hanes. Make a J shape, make a J shape, make a J shape. Yeah, there's that wedge. But then I could just do this, right? This leads to Atari, or some sort of throw-in thing. This seems more simpler, though. Makes this... What else can you do? This throw-in doesn't work. Atari. Then he pulls that out. Atari. Atari, descend. Atari, come here. Atari, capture. So you can get all of this free stuff if I do this one. Versus this one, which is actually similar, because then he just cuts here. However, if he throws in, then if he doesn't throw in, he just does this one. You can pull it out, and that's Atari, capture. Goes here. Actually, that's not Atari. Never mind. He doesn't get all of them. He can get to here, though. So let's make sure that that is still not a thing. So he's Atari me directly, which is nice for me. This kills that eye, because this goes to there, and this, and then that captures. So I'm going to take some key points, I think. Capture, take this key point. If I take this now, he can do that and live. Meanwhile, I have all this influence that I just gained. I can do that, this, that, and take a key point. This forces that. This goes to that. It's also a key point for this stuff, but this prevents most things in this corner here, makes it mine. If he comes back and does this now, I can cut out this eye, then he can come here to make his second eye. So I really want to poke this one first. Again, not really trying to kill this group, I'm just trying to make it squirm a lot. This ladder, of course, doesn't work unless I get a jump out. If he cuts, I can jump. But then he can ladder this, so I need to... Okay, so you are going to do that. If I do this, that makes a solid eye here for him, of course, but not two, which is my point. This is a key point. And again, if he connects anything over here, this is... Like, if he connects this one, it becomes an eye. But now this corner is pretty big. So you captured that now. So if I take this one, this is a weird shape. Very weird shape. Descend? No, Atari. Interesting. Ah, that is very interesting. Good show. Very nice. Did not see that coming. Good job. That is really cool. Okay. I feel like I need to defend this. Something more active like this would work. Because this ladder, like I said, doesn't work. I can also come out here, but I think this just induces a response from him. I can also try some sort of evasion, and if I get a stone here first, that evasion will become a lot easier. So, I'm gonna do that. You didn't need to do that. Let's see, this descent is now a problem, so I need to respond to that. So it was a Sente move. And later I can come in here and take the entire... Excuse me. Take the entire corner. I don't know what that is. Just Atari up and go with it. Because that becomes Atari, you descend, I do this. You do this, I Atari, you do that. I don't think that does anything, does it? This goes to that. Then you descend. You do this move and I Atari you. You do that move and I Atari you. You connect, I Atari, and you're dead. So, I think I want to build up this over that because this is eventually going to be a lot smaller. So I'm going to Atari this way. You can extend or cut here. Capture, nope. This helps build this stuff. Which way do I want to Atari this? Let's see if he Atari's up and connects. That's just Atari back and he's dead. This helps defend the corner. This also limits what he can get in the corner. I'm gonna go with that one. Is he looking to get this one then? I don't know. So I'm just going to, let's see if he cuts there, then it's dead. So I'm gonna go up here, take a few more points. This Atari goes here, this Atari goes there, he descends, I go here, he goes there, I Atari. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay, so let's do a little kind of quick point counting thing here. He has some potential for sealing this in here. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see, he does this, he connects. I diagonal. He comes here, I diagonal. He Ataris, I connect. I'm not sure if this works, but I'm going to try it. The move is to diagonal, I know that much for sure. Interesting. This goes to that, and then I can... So I might have just given him all this corner. Let's see, this to that. What do I do? This. He blocks, and then I jump out, and then he goes here. I do that. Because... well, he probably won't, but he doesn't need to block there because this is all there. So I'm going to leave that there for now, I think. Well, hold on. What does this do? Running out of time again. Gear. Well, I can pull this out and run to this. That looks interesting. Or I can invade here and make sure this doesn't go anywhere. Do a shoulder hit. And just run it. I've got 10 seconds of move coming up. I don't like that. So just do this whole running fight thing, you know? I don't like not having time. I can actually pull this one out later too. Or threaten to, rather. So you're gonna jump there. This knight's move can actually be cut. That's what I'm gonna aim for next. just cut directly, because you can't. As can this knight's move. What the hell is that? Alright, anyways, table shape. Let's see, boom to boom to boom to boom to cut. Okay. So we are gonna do that. Let's do this. Make sure you're connected with that. And then 1 point jump here. A wedge? That doesn't work. I just said that doesn't work. And now you lost liberty on this one. Yeah, that still doesn't work. Okay. So you're gonna give up these 3 stones, or you're gonna run them out? Okay. Well then, I'm pretty happy just getting like this cap here. Which case you should do a knight's move, and then I'll just jump here. This is also a big move in the corner later, but I'm still surrounding the area. I don't know what that is either. Let's see, this, he descends, I do this, he cuts, I connect. Let's see, if I do this move, he can cut here and cut that. Let's see, this one. I'm looking at this push, cut. The problem is that when he pushes here, I actually need to connect this. And then he can Atari this over, or Atari this up. And then push through. I don't know what he's doing. This one seems a little bit safer because of this cross cut, and you can push that, I connect. That does that, he needs to do something like this, but then he's shortage of liberties, I can make a second eye here. I'm going to do the safer route instead of doing the cover on top. You know, in retrospect, no, let's do this. So you can get this Atari for free, I'll capture, you can push here then. If it pushes here, I just do this, right? And then this. What happens if he does this? Then I need to do this. If I do this now, I can make the second eye here. So let's do this now. That's not a cove. He descends. You defend in the corner. Okay. Push. Do this. Push. Connect. Ah, he's looking to connect. I see. So if I do this move, that prevents all that. I think. You're descending. You can push there, of course. But that didn't get you any liberties. My group is alive. If you wanted to poke out that eye, you needed to go there. And then I'd have to come here. Actually, yeah, that was a mistake on his part. He had to come here because I would need to connect there. And then he could descend and I'd only have 1 eye. So that was actually a mistake on his part. This isn't anything because I just do this, and then if he goes again I can Atari. If he comes this way I can Atari. Wedge doesn't work because that's Atari. I'm just gonna do this. If you go there I can get a free move. Yeah, I don't think you should have saved those stones. I think after the cut you should have just given that up. And then come back and defend and try to get this 4th line stuff over here. So now I'm solidifying all this territory in the middle. We just talked about this. That doesn't work. And now I captured those stones. And you didn't even save this one. I guess you can get that one for free now, but I'll take the free point. If you capture that, and I'm just going to do this. I don't care about that right now. Alright, so now that you didn't respond over here, I can do this sort of thing, right? We just keep expanding this. Right now I'm just looking to seal it in now. Let's see, he should probably jump in here a little bit. But, no, you're going to be nice. Alright, I will cap that. Protecting the corner, that's... okay, whatever. I think this is actually pretty thin, but... this looks nice. Boom, da boom, da boom. Da boom, da boom. Might be an overplay. I'm getting cocky again, but... okay. Now he wedges. Well, I gotta fix all my cuts for free. And he gave me another point. That's nice. You know, you got 9 minutes yet. This isn't a speed game. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I don't mind, because you're undercut over here. And I'll connect. Alright, so I got a ton of points in the center then. That's really slow. Am I able to kill this corner? Nah, I use this point here. What else can we do? I can cut this stone off. Can also do some more stuff over here. Probably something like this. So then I can cut and cut and cut and kill all that, right? So if he does this, let's see. If he Atari's this, he needs to respond because I can cut, which is Atari. I can Atari that, and then I can Atari this, which kills it. So it's a cool little sequence. So now he needs to fix something over here. Because this Atari, that Atari, that Atari, and I capture all these 4. That works. Now I can push up on this, I think. Let's not get greedy. Let's just focus on simple endgame. Take a free point, I suppose, or a couple. Okay, now my corner is definitely alive. I don't care about that stone. Or, well, hold on. Well, yeah, anyway. That was an overplay. Maybe not, because I can't cut that off, can I? Good move, good move. I didn't read. Now you need to connect. If you don't connect, then I get it. Okay, now you can push one more time if you want. You push, you can Atari that, but I don't care. I'll just connect. That... yeah, sure, why not? Although... Does that do anything? This kind of makes him want to come back. Yeah, I suppose. Are you gonna save this stone? Yeah, I guess that works, kind of. It's free. You already said you wanted to save it, so. That isn't big enough yet. I think blocking here is pretty good. This doesn't lead to anything yet. I can actually come back and save this now. Which is 2 points. I can also come here, which looks a little bit more interesting. He pushes, I can do that. Okay, still got one more move there. I can pull this back, or I can take away these points. I take away those points. Monkey jump! I don't remember how this goes. I need to pull back like this, though. Nope. That's actually really bad for you. Because now I get this move for free. I can actually throw in, get this move. I know it doesn't accomplish anything, but... Well, hold on. Let me think about that. If I throw in, get this move, and then do this... Nah, you're alive, right? Because that is just... Yeah, okay, so you're alive. So I'll just take this move. Cool. I can do that now. I can also... I'm going to do this one and go... Well, either one's Gote, really. This... I can't do that one until this. This point is kind of worthwhile. This is cool. Now... He can actually come in here and then pull back, so... That's a point in Gote as well. This wedge is Pete, actually. You still can't wedge it because I can Atari from this side. He can go here. I can connect. So I'm going to actually make sure that this isn't a problem later. Okay, you are going to capture that. Not a problem yet. So... should we just do this? Make a bamboo joint? Forces shorter deliberties on this one? Wow, that's interesting. Unless he connects right now. What else can we do? I mean, this isn't... I mean, this is like 1 point later. If he pushes here... So that forces him to take a point there. This actually makes that Atari, and I can get that in Gote as well. This ends in Gote, but I get quite a few more points by doing this, so I'm going to do this one now. He, of course, doesn't have to respond, but... that's not anything. You don't have enough room here. That's not anything either. I mean, this is alive on its own. If you go there, I'm gonna go there. You can Atari me, sure, but... Is that anything? If I pull back, you can Atari this. my whole point. But you can't make life. So if you Atari this, then I just capture this, right? Unless I just pull back, then you have this cut Atari capture. So I'm actually going to save this stone just to make sure. You can certainly cut this now. I Atari from this side. If you descend or do anything else, I'm going to... I don't know. Well, if you descend, I'll probably connect. If you wedge... Wedge doesn't work. Okay. I'm surprised you didn't... I mean, there's a lot more space in here, but it's even harder to make eyes. But, yeah. So, his points are basically in this corner here. There's a few points scattered in this little bit. There's 3 here. There's 1, 2, 3... No. This is alive. Now, if you wanted to kill it, you might have tried doing that, but then I would have just haunted, and then... Yeah, that's not important at all. Getting a move like... I mean, that's a half a point. This looks interesting. Gote. Because you got that set up, you got that one set up. That's not interesting. I'm gonna do this. Oh. No, we are gonna do something down here, huh? Yeah, you can get a couple more forcing moves, but... This, okay. Anyways, push and take this point, then you have to force and come in here, but it doesn't matter. Kinda wanna do this. I'm hoping to get a squeeze on that is what I'm looking for. Eventually I'm gonna have to do this. If I do that now, I can get this move in. This means I can... So this is Gote with the Sensei, Gote follow up. I can push it here. Okay, so you're gonna block there. And then I'm gonna do what? Make sure those points are mine. I will connect up. Cool, I got to remove that for free. Don't know what that was. If you do this, that, Atari, or this Atari, and you're dead. So you don't have to worry about that. I want to get this move in because that means you can't do this. Because that would be self-Atari if you do this. If you descend here, that's captured. So in order to take this move, he has to capture first. And it's really just a Sente move, that's all it is. So, what else can we do down here? We got this move, I suppose. Is there any sort of placement to Sujis we can do? I can capture this, I can Atari that, I can do this, I can descend, do that. Sure. You can get this move for free, of course, and then I will capture. And then I will connect. Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you're gonna do that. If I just do that, you connect and you're dead, right? If you would have taken one more liberty off of this, then I would have responded over here. But I don't need to. Nope. Like, I can even capture this, and I'll be fine. Is the thing. That's not Atari. Okay. So, because I forgot last time, I am going to save an SGF. Okay. So now that that's done, let's go to review quick. Open file, choose file. I don't even remember who was fighting. Play? It was Greystone. Open file, choose file. Greystone, right there. Open, okay. I'm just curious as the score estimator, because that's always fun. Score estimator says 49.5 points, so not as far ahead as I thought. His corner is fairly large, but again, that is his only source of points, which is pretty much offset by mine over here. So, what were some really strange moves? Oh, this is backwards. I don't like that. Let's do this one. That was a very strange move to start with. The usual move, and I really can't... This is why I review it. I don't like Pandanet for reviewing. The normal move, well, is not to really respond until I do, but I think you should have responded over here, in which case then I would approach from the other side. Yeah, it's... I don't know, this whole sequence seemed very weird. Didn't care about that stone. I wasn't a pickle, though. I was not reading very well. This was definitely a much better result for white, looking at all the influence that he got versus the, 4 or 5 points I got there and the 6 or 7 points I got in the corner. Finally responded. Invaded immediately. Not wise, because, again, his stone is now pincered here, with my stone being right there. I think well, kicking would have been bad because then I've already got the extension. I can take Sente. If he was worried about the corner, he should have just done this. I think he was hoping I would have jumped in the corner and then he can make this wall here, but I'm not going to do that. That was also a strange move. Ooh, whoops. I'm sorry about that. We ended up making a live group over there. Maybe I should have haunted here. If I'd have haunted, he cut. Doesn't matter, I just extend. And these stones are still dead. Right? No, wait. Cut. Oh, if he cuts, I'm gonna have to do that. I don't know. I'm wondering if that turn was too early. Maybe I should have jumped from this side first. And then if you would have continued pushing up, I could have then jumped up here. I don't know. Sealed him in pretty effectively. I thought he would have done that whole sequence where when I go here, he would throw in first to get this move, and then he could extend here. I would have to do this move. At which point he could Atari this, and then come down again. And if I don't respond, then he can Atari and actually capture these stones. Because this, you know what, let's go to review because I don't know what happened to it. It's much easier to see with stones. Just poking out eye shape here. That was a really cool Tsuji for him. So that might have been an overplay, but if you... I should have probably just done... what should I have done? That was a pretty clever move. So instead of this move, maybe I should have just pulled back. But then he could have come here, and then I would have had to have done this, and he could have gotten the second eye possibly down here. Let's see if I'd have done that. He could have blocked from one side, I could have done this and captured, but then I could have cut this off. Interesting. That was, I was actually pretty cool. That was nice to get the second eye. That was unnecessary, since he already had two eyes. But it is Sente, because if I don't respond, and he cuts, then what happens if I don't respond? What did I read? He descends, and if I connect up on top, then he connects under and saves those stones, and I'm in tatters. That's what it was. So if he descends, I can't block. Like if I descend with him, or if I do the Hane, then he can cut here, and this becomes Atari on me, and then he ends up connecting. So if I didn't respond, he could have saved those stones, and then I would have no eye shape. Yeah, I think... I'm wondering if I really should just ignore this and take in this. However, I did get enough of this stuff that I think it compensated for that. I'm surprised he didn't run this out. This knight's move, like I said, is cuttable, which is kind of a problem, so maybe he should have just diagonaled with me? Or even... let's see if I do that. This, cut. I didn't have a whole lot of liberties, which is why I had to jump here first. And I think instead of this move, because this is all connected and he has eye shape, maybe should have come to and done something like this and that. This to force this move for me to save it, and then lean up against this to keep them separated. And then he's got a nice secure thing to run into my center here. Instead of before, or instead of what happened, which is me cutting him off. That was a terrible wedge. That was unnecessary as well. I mean, yes, I could have cut it off. And, but no, I couldn't have. Because it's not a real net. If I go here, he goes there, the net starts here. But then he can just connect out. So that was unnecessary. I mean, I could have gotten a forcing move here, but it's not big enough at this point. Capped that stone, and he did this whole sequence. The correct move coming up is not this one, it's actually this one. If he does this, then I actually have to come through here. I can't connect. If I connect, he can cut me off here, and then it's a capturing race. And I think I lose it by 1. So he goes here, I have to, if I connect, then he cuts here. He has 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 liberties to my 1, 2, 3. Let's see, and then I cut. The Atari's up. Descend, Atari, poke, doom, capture. So it looks like I could have saved 4 then. And then you would have connected this up and, yeah. But when you did that, I was able to get 2 eyes. I was 1 liberty ahead, so that wedge didn't work. And then he gave up on the wedge. And made this empty triangle shape. Okay. I think it would have been better just to connect here. Yep. And I think this double knights is cuttable. And then it goes to Crane's Nest, so maybe not. Wedge doesn't work. That definitely doesn't work. And it's just some bad endgame. Yep. So, anyways, like I said, I'm going to do a couple more videos today. They won't be released all at once. They'll be released over the next week or so. But thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, please do like it. If you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, please leave them below. I will read every one of them and take them all into consideration. If you're new around here, please subscribe. I do videos like this every day now. This is my new schedule. I'm doing the problem books on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. At least that's what my plan is. And then every other day of the week, I'm planning to release one of these Go gameplay videos for single-digit queues. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks again so much for watching.